At the outset, I would like to thank the organizers of ICISDG for allowing me to present my paper today. I want to acknowledge the presence of all dignitaries and my fellow presenters and guests. I am architect Pallavi Satardekar, a practicing architect and a student of Master of Architecture in Sustainable Habitat of Goa College Architecture. My co-authors are Dr. Anirudh Pawar, architect Elsa Fernandez, and Dr. Pradeep Sarmakada. I am presenting today the topic evaluating the impact of crematoriums and cemeteries on wetlands using GIS-based drastic index in the context of Goa concerning SDG 6 clean water and sanitation and SDG 15 life on land. The impact of anthropogenic activities on wetland has become a global concern. One of such activities is disposing of human cadavers. This research highlights the pollutants released during the process and provides a vulnerability map to help propose future locations of cemeteries and crematoriums. Stressing the importance of wetlands, Stressing the importance of wetlands, SDG 6 states that almost all freshwater consumption is directly or indirectly from wetland. SDG 15 of many world species live and breed in wetlands. The G20 agenda to protect and restore the urban watershed towards water quality goals can be identified. In Agasam village with a sparse settlement. Karivado is on the bank of river Zuari estuary. Maimone is surrounded by dense non-formal settlement in the heart of Vasco city with a population density of 3,450 people per square kilometer. Maimone Lake, when notified, will be the first urban wetland in Goa. As per the Wetland Conservation and Management Rule 2017, the buffer zone of 50 meters is defined from the main high flood level observed in the water bodies past 10 years. Activities in the buffer zone are permitted or prohibited based on their impact. Certain pre-existing rites such as rituals performed after the death of a human being continue to be in the buffer zone. The anthropogenic activities prohibited include encroachment, industries, disposal of solid waste, sewage, construction waste, poaching, and construction of permanent structures. Humans are born, they live, and then they die. This is the order the gods have decreed. In certain cultures, last rites are performed along a flowing water body. In many villages and smaller towns, human cadavers are burned on wood pyres with their belongings like synthetic mattresses, plastic garlands, etc. Vehicle tires and kerosene is used to increase the burning efficiency of the process. The caskets used for burial are sometimes not eco-friendly. As per several research papers, these processes release pollutants into the atmosphere such as particulate matter, carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, hydrochloric acid, volatile organic compounds, dioxin, mercury constituting the black smoke. A human cadaver weighing 70 kg generates up to 40 liters of leachate during burial. Studies show that pathogen microorganisms such as bacteria, viruses, intestinal fungi, and protozoa are detected in soil of closed cemeteries. Among various ground vulnerability assessment methods, drastic is a parameter vulnerability mapping technique that is well known and widely used. It consists of 7 parameters: depth of water table, net recharge, aquifer media, soil media, topography, impact of Vado's zone, and aquifer conductivity. The water samples were collected on 20th October 2023 from water bodies about 20 centimeters below the surface to avoid surface-borne particles. The samples were tested for pH, nitrate, nitrite, phosphate, silica, and ammonia based on the nutrient tests available in the water testing labs. The workflow consists of collecting raw data such as logs, meteorological data, aquifer maps, soil maps, DEM, lithologs, extracted data of 49 boreholes across Goa was used to create raster maps using GIS-based inverse distance weighted interpolation. For each of the 7 parameters, data from WRIS India, BALSEC model, geological maps, SRTM from USGS, and cross-section data of the boreholes was used. Maps were generated for 7 parameters. The drastic index DI is a formula which is a sum of all the ratings R and weights W for all parameters. The drastic vulnerability map for the state of Goa indicates that most areas are high or very high on the scale of soil vulnerability. The nutrient analysis report indicates a very high ammonia content in Karyavado and Maimore Lake due to the dense settlement and discharge of untreated sewage in the water body. Erection of permanent structures is prohibited in the 50-meter buffer zone as per the Wetland Conservation and Management Rules 2017. However, in case of existing crematoriums and cemeteries under pre-existing rights and privileges, eco-friendly practices should be enforced with specific mitigation measures. GIS-based drastic maps must be used to identify the location of crematoriums and cemeteries outside the buffer zone. As a forest is called the lungs of the earth, wetlands are the kidneys that regulate water and filter waste from the landscape. Protecting them with the help will help us in the SDG 6, SDG 15, and G20 agenda. Regular audits to test water samples for nutrients and heavy metals need to be done to check the health of the wetland. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Pallavi. If the audiences have any questions, please pass on them. Rather than asking questions, I think I would like to sum up the session. Because due to the paucity of time, I don't think that everyone would have been given proper justice to their presentation. So we had 4 presentations in the session covering different SDGs or addressing different SDGs. So Pallavi's topic was different, but yes, very relevant, addressing SDG 6 and 15. I think Pallavi, your topic is also addressing life underwater also, not only life on land. Shilpa's topic talked about inclusive design. Again, a very important topic, not only for SDG 10, but also for SDG 4, which talks about education for all. And the primary education needs to be free and accessible.